Yo, how's everybody doing today? I'm inside because it's raining outside. Of course, May in Okinawa is very humid. I was on a run, almost fell out because it was so humid out here. So obviously humidity brings rain. So I'm inside trying to get it in. All right, so I'm giving myself 5 minutes to pass a lot of information today. All right, so we're gonna talk about the 4 ways to become rich, the 4 steps to become rich. All right, I'm gonna talk really, really quick because I have a article about that that's gonna go into detail. All right, so here we go. The 4 steps are pay debt, lower expenses, create multiple streams of income, and obtain assets. All right, so let's quickly touch on each of those. Pay down your debt. Okay, so they say that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world. Our brain can't comprehend how compounding works. All right, so when we put our money in the stock market, it's moving fast, it's accumulating, it's moving great. All right, debt is the opposite of that. It's compounding working against you. It's the bank working against you. Credit cards, student loan debt, all that stuff has to go. Okay, it has to be a top priority. We cannot carry this debt. All right, me and my wife carried debt, I think, for like 7, 8 years because of the house we bought, and we got a little bit behind. Now it's all paid off. Hey, it's life. All right, I'm not a single guy talking about be debt free. I have a wife, I have 2 kids, I have 3 houses. All right, we have 2 cars. I have 3 cars. I got one in Japan here. So, I lived a life. Trust me. But we need to pay off our debt. All right. Okay, lower expenses. Now, people talk about don't get coffee, and don't go out for coffee, and don't eat out, stuff like that. Sure, but it starts with your budget inside your house. All right, that's the most important aspect. If you can budget, and I'm talking about down to the penny. Every single bill that comes in, you want to budget everything. All right, just to make sure that nothing's increasing. If you could do that, even just for 6 months to a year, you'll see exactly what's going on. Okay, what gets measured I forgot to say it again. I forgot to say it off the top of my head. Okay, something about it, whatever gets measured gets taken care of. Okay, what gets measured gets managed. Okay, so when you budget, not only do you take care of what needs to be taken care of, but you also prevent lifestyle inflation. Okay, so if you can budget and you live off of $1,500 a month, if you get a $200 pay raise, $300 pay raise, or you get a second job, whatever the case may be, you're still going to budget towards that budget. So that way, as more income comes in, you can invest that income. All right, so you want to make sure that you're budgeting. That's how you lower your expenses. That's the number one way. If you want to go to coffee, if you want to go to restaurants, cool. Put it in your budget, $50 a month, $100 a month. Just don't go over that. All right, so lower expenses by budgeting. All right, create multiple streams of income. All right, I already hear it. Oh, there's no money out there. There is a lot of money. All right, look at Dogecoin. Look what's going on there. All right, there's a lot of money. Look at real estate. Look at stocks. Everything's up right now. There is money out there and people have it. All right, so multiple streams of income. And when I say multiple streams of income, I mean create a multiple streams of income. Create it. All right, don't just go get a second job and everything else, because once you stop your second job, whether it's driving Uber or whatever it is, your money stops. We want to start looking towards businesses and things that we can have recurring expense once we do the work once. All right, that's the kind of income we want to create. All right, so right in line with that is obtain assets. Okay, so I say obtain assets because you can create assets, you can build assets, and you can buy assets. Or you can create them with video, YouTube, writing books, creating music, artwork, NFTs. All right, if you don't know what that is, read my article. NFTs. All right, you can create assets from scratch with no money down. All right, so there is no excuses to obtain assets. And once you build it once, it'll continue to sell. All right, now you could build a business, small business. It doesn't matter. If you can get your business to $200, $300 a month from scratch, it's awesome. All right, think about if you create a little dog park inside your house. All right, $300 a month. That goes straight to debt or straight to investments. All right. And then finally, we can buy assets. That's stock market. That's crypto. All right, so every day you want your income, your accounts to go up. Every day. All right, every day I wake up, I checked my Amazon. I made $2 or $3 on books. I checked my crypto, went up 2, 3, 4, like $100 because it's just ridiculous right now. All right. Almost every day my dividends come in. Okay, my rent's gathering up every day. We get paid twice a month for rent, 2 or 3 times a month, but every day it's accumulating, and then we get the lump sum payment. So every day our accounts are going up. That's how you become rich, and you don't have debt working against you. Okay, so let me wrap this up. Okay, so there's a quote that now became my favorite quote. All right, wealth is having excess income versus expenses. So that's making more money than you spend. That's wealth. People say, oh, you're not rich. You don't drive a nice car. It's okay. If you have extra money, lots of extra money over your expenses, you're rich. It's that simple. All right. So if you do all 4 of those things, you'll start creating this stuff we call cash flow. All right. You'll live on your $2,000 or $3,000 a month, but you'll have $15,000, $16,000 a month. All right. My wife and I currently, we can live off of $3,000 a month. All right. We bring in $17,000 a month. So you do the math. And the more that we use that money to put into assets, the more money we make. All right. And the more I work on my business, the more money I make. So you have to decide who you want to be and where you want to go. All right. So finally, I wrote an article on this. And inside the article is like another 30 links to more articles. All right. So go ahead and read that. I'll put it in the description. So go ahead and read that article. Click the links. Get into it. I also converted it to a book in case you just want to read straight through. But go ahead and read that. If you're not a reader, become a reader. I'm telling you, reading is the most powerful tool out there to become rich. If that's the only reason you want to read, then that's a good reason. All right. So that's all I have. I lost my timer. It's probably been a while, but I'll see you next time.